Good day everyone, Udaldor here, and welcome to episode 4 of Udaldor Shenanigans. We're back for more fun. If you missed the last episode, make sure to check it out. It was a good one. We did a lot of stuff, a lot of progress. Mainly we worked a little bit on the base, which was fun. We also made the blast furnace here, got some steel. We made the solar panels here and the power storage unit here. The MV capacitor from Immersive Engineering. So a lot of stuff done, a lot of fun. But today we're back for, well, new challenges. Well, there's still monsters around. I've actually been mining around, finding caves and lighting them up, but there's one I missed. Gonna have to fix that. Right, so what we're gonna start off doing today is actually some more Tinker's Construct, and there is a reason for that. I remember saying last episode that I wanted to do, well, get some basic machines running today, and that's, well, still the plan, but I still remember I'm on the, oh, we have an ingot of iron here, nice. I'm actually smelting up some steel here in this smeltery, and it's because when looking through the NEI here to make the machines, we're on the expert mode, so the recipes are different, I've said that before. Looking through here, I kind of, well, again, get back to the same problem. Looking at, well, one thing we're going to need for a lot of machines is the assembly table from Buildcraft. The assembly table requires obsidian and diamonds, two resources we don't currently have, so that won't work. And looking through loads of different recipes, one issue that I always get back to is that we need obsidian, and the only real way to get obsidian is to, well, either get a diamond pickaxe, which I'm not really a fan of making when you're playing modded Minecraft, or some other tool that can mine obsidian, because you can't make the igneous extruder. The igneous extruder from, oops, from thermal expansion, you can't make that either, because you need a machine frame, and the machine frames are made in the assembly table. So it's kind of a loop issue here. So I was looking through the Tinker's Construct books, and I found that you need a mining level of 3 to mine obsidian, and I found out that we had alumite, and you need obsidian for that, so that wasn't an option. But steel is one, and we have loads of steel. So let's go ahead and put these parts together. Wait for this ingot here to smelt up. There you go. I'm just going to make this a simple one, just iron for the binding and the tool rod. I'm not going to use this for very long probably. Once we get to the nether, I'm going to get some better materials there, and then we'll start messing around making some better tools that will allow us to do more than just mine, really. Or, well, mine in a better way, probably. So, now that we have this, let's go ahead and combine it. So, a steel pickaxe is done. Just like that. Nice. So, next step for me now is just going to go down mining. Maybe find some diamonds, but the main thing I'm gonna look for, of course, is going to be obsidian, and I'm gonna bring some water down with me in the bucket, of course. Just leave these things off here. I'll bring the pickaxe just in case. And when we get back, there's actually one machine I want to work towards first, and that's the sawmill, because I'm getting really annoyed having to constantly chop down more trees, right? So you only get 2 planks per log, which is, well, really annoying. But with the sawmill, you get 6 planks. See if I can find it here. There you go. So we're gonna see if we can do something with that. I'll be back in just a while. Diamonds. Nice. Alright, so after a little bit of mining and a lot of thinking, I got to the conclusion that we're going to need some more power generation. I said that last time, that it's nice to have these 3 solar panels, but, well, they're not going to last us very long. We almost got 200,000 RF, and, well, really that isn't a lot. So I remember speaking to you guys about, maybe it was in episode 2 or 1, I don't know, I want to make the water wheels from immersive engineering because they look so cool. And I think that's what we're gonna do now, right? So we need a metal former to make the water wheels. Let's take a look here. So the water wheels, you need one of these shafts for, which you make in the metal former. And I think I told you guys that we need an assembly table for it, and we kind of get back to needing an assembly table, so I think it's about time we make one. I had one of these wood gears spare, and we're going to need, if we take a look in the assembly table here, a diamond gear, and a diamond gear is pretty much just 4 diamonds and a gold gear, and you have to make the gears in the smeltery. So let's go ahead and smelt up this gold. I think it's 4 ingots. And we need a gear cast. So let's go ahead and make that. There you go. Nice. And let's just make sure it didn't mess up here. So a gold gear is made only in the casting table. Right. So we're gonna have to wait for this to smelt up. And along with this thing, we're going to need some lasers. I think we're just gonna make one to start off with. Oh man. Wow. Yeah, maybe I should have checked that out. We need a thermionic fabricator. I don't think these are so bad. Sturdy casings, some bronze. Okay, so this isn't so bad. Oh wait, no. That's a lot of gold. Alright, let me make the components for that as well, and we'll be back, I suppose. Right. So after smelting up a lot of bronze, we had 32 ingots before, I'm making the 4 gears that we need, and along with that we also need, I think it is 4 ingots. So that's not so bad, and I think that's all the bronze we need for now, so we'll just leave the rest in the smeltery until we need it, because we're gonna need a lot of bronze when we get into forestry. Trust me, it's one of the most used resources there. Also did make a lot of gold. I think we have actually what we need now to make the thermionic fabricator. And with it, there's a neat little thing from immersive engineering that I'm gonna make as well. So that's the sturdy casing. We're going to need the forge hammer here. Right. So 8 gold plates. And 8 iron plates, I think, right? Yeah. And with that, a chest, a normal chest. Okay. So like this. Iron plates. Golden plates. That's the gold chest. And do we have any glass? We do. Nice. So there you go, that's the thermionic fabricator, and this thing is pretty cool. It does draw a lot of power though. It consumes power all the time, and that's why I want to make, is it just called a switch? Breaker switch. One of these guys. It's really cool. So a copper ingot, what else was it? 2 hardened clay and a lever. That should be doable. Basically what this thing does is, well, it's probably easier to just show. It allows you to just turn one of these immersive engineering wires on and off, basically. Which is what we're going to use it for, of course. Well, it's the only thing you can use it for, so duh. So there you go, that's the hardened clay. And like this, was it? Breaker switch, nice. So let's go ahead and place down our first machine. Really, this is pretty much the first machine we make. Let's go ahead and place it down, I don't know, here. That works. And we need, let's see here, if this was input, this is probably output. I suppose we could use, let's actually get our engineer's hammer and change the top here to output like that. right? So an MV wire connector here. We want the power to go into this one, so we'll have one there as well. And in between we'll have a breaker switch. And we just connect it like this, right? So there you go. Right now the switch is off, as you can see, because this wire connector here and the machine isn't getting any power. You go ahead and flip this on, you're gonna see the power is draining there kinda quickly. So we're gonna have to be quick here. Let's see your assembly table. We need the lasers, was it? Yeah. We need the diamantine electron tubes. So 5 diamonds into redstone. And these are just ghost items, so go ahead and place those in. And we also need some glass, right? Uh-oh. Power's draining. I think you just go ahead and place glass in here. And that melts, and there it goes, done. So that's basically how it works. You melt down sand or glass and you get the liquid glass, and it consumes that when making the items. So there you go, 4 diamantine electron tubes. Nice, and you see we kind of drained a lot of power there. So let's go ahead and make one of these lasers. No? Oh, I left the resources here. There, we only want one though for now. And for the assembly table, I didn't make the diamond gear. Yeah, I'll be right back. Right, there you go. Gold gear. Just go ahead and upgrade this to diamond gear, and that should be enough for our assembly table. Epic voice crack right there. So, there you go. And I think actually we've got enough wires. I think we're only gonna need one. Let's go ahead and place down our assembly table. Where should it go? We probably want it close to the MV capacitor for now. And in the future we're probably gonna make another room for the machines, because this is gonna be the main room. But for now, since we're still pretty early on, we're just gonna place this thing down here. And this thing doesn't actually require any power, right? Well, it requires power, but it gets the power from the lasers. And all you have to do really is place the lasers down nearby and make sure that they're, well, relatively close, right? So go ahead and place one down like so. Should work. It doesn't have to face it, but, well, you can't face it away from it, but this definitely works. And we're going to need to hook up the power, and we're gonna do it like this. So there goes the connector, and there goes the wire. So this is charging up. This thing won't drain power all the time unless you're actually doing anything in the assembly table. So we don't need a breaker switch here. But what we are going to make is, if we take a look at the metal former, which is our goal, we need an iron chipset. So that's basically, yeah, the iron chipset is the first thing we're gonna have to get, and it's redstone and iron. And you can actually see here that it requires 200,000 RF, and we have like 200,000 RF here, 222 RF. So that's how little power we're generating, just enough for one single redstone chipset, and that really isn't a lot. So let's go ahead and just make a chest and place that down next to the assembly table. Because this thing has no internal output inventory, it just basically puts it, well, throws it out or puts it into a nearby inventory, so this should work. Let's go ahead and make this thing, and it's gonna start draining the power. No? Yeah, there you go. So it starts draining the power. It's running at a pretty slow pace right now, at 40 RF per tick. It's gonna take a while. So I'm gonna actually just cut the segment here, and I'll see if I can find a good place to find some rubber, because as you saw in the recipes, that's something we're going to need a lot of. With that said, I'll be right back. And I actually didn't have to walk very far at all before I found some rubber trees. And I actually found both the Mine Factory Reloaded and the Industrial Craft ones. There are some Industrial Craft rubber trees. Where were they now again? Well, they're somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around here. But, whoops, wow, that was close. But I found the Mine Factory Reloaded ones, and they're nice, because when you break them, when you chop them down like this, you always get rubber and the actual wood. With the industrial craft ones, you have to use tree taps, and you can use extractors and a whole bunch of stuff too. So it's a little bit more complicated to get rubber out of the industrial craft ones. So therefore, these ones are a little nicer. No saplings though? Oh, here's one. And here's one. Did it automatically replant? Well, that's kind of strange. Oh well. So basically you just go ahead and smelt this rubber in a furnace, and you get the rubber bar, which can then be used when well, in all the different crafting recipes that we're going to do, I think. Yeah. So let's take a look at what we're gonna need next. Are we ready yet? Yeah, I think we are. So let's take a look at the metal former here. First off, an electronic circuit isn't that bad actually. So we need one of these guys, an iron plate, and we need actually to make ourselves a wire cutter, which isn't that bad. Yeah, you couldn't do that. So that's 3 iron plates and iron. So was it like this? No, wait, like this? No. What was it? Oh, just 2 pieces. Ah, okay. There you go. So one of these guys, we need loads of these copper cables actually, and they require copper plates. So let's make some copper plates. The reason I have 2 different types of copper here is because I did some smelting before in the smeltery as well, and you get a different type then. So that's why. And right, yes, I only get 2. Wow. Let's get the rubber. Oh, I already have the rubber. Nice. So 6 insulated copper cablings, an iron plate, and 2 redstone gets us the electronic circuit needed for this thing. So that's nice. We need even more of these plates, 8 of them to be precise. I might even need some more iron actually. I'm not sure. Oh, and I got the redstone chipset done. So there you go, that's the basic machine casing required. And then we need some of these, wait, toolboxes. And it's just bronze plates and chests. So 2 chests, like that. And then we need bronze plates. Wait, how many? 10. Okay, so 10 plates, and you just do it like this again. You get the item casings. Wait. Oh, my forge hammer broke. Come on. Just one off, really? Yeah, now we need more iron. Great. Alright, let's finish this. So another one of these bronze item casings. And like this, you get the toolboxes. They don't stack, of course. Suppose you could use them as, well, toolboxes. Never actually used those before, but they might be cool. And then we need the coils here. So that's basically 24 copper cabling and 3 pieces of iron. Well, we got 3 pieces of iron. And the copper cabling shouldn't be that bad either, I think. You get 2 per, right? Wait, I might actually need more of this. Yeah, okay. Do we have any copper left? We do not. Alright, now let's put this thing together. Yeah, so there you go. That's our metal former. Nice. Perfect. Let's go ahead and place this down. Well, I'll just go ahead and place it down over here for now. And make a few more of these wire coils. I reckon we had none left, so there you go. Let's go ahead and give this thing some power. We'll just connect it up like so. And there you go. We've got power. Nice. I think that what you needed for that shaft was just an iron block, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and actually use the smeltery this time because I want a large amount of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and make 2 iron blocks for now. Just place this stuff down here. Remember, you get 2 ingots per ore, so that's why I get 2 blocks in the end. And let's take a look here actually on the water wheel, what else we need. So we're going to need a lot of this treated stuff, treated materials, and that shaft. And along with this, I think we're going to need some of these guys, kinetic dynamos. And they aren't that bad either. You need some steel, redstone, iron, the MV capacitors, we made these last time, and electron wire coils. So, alright, well, I got those iron blocks, and I actually think that's gonna do it for this video. Crafting the assembly table and the metal former took me a lot longer than I expected it to. Probably because we're on the expert mode, and crafting involves a lot more steps than you think it does. They add steps, so there are more steps than there usually are. But that's the way it is. At least we got the assembly table set up and the metal former, so that means that we're gonna set up the water wheels next time. I got the iron blocks like I said, so all we have to do is extrude them, I think, in the metal former to get those shafts, and then get a lot of treated sticks and planks and just craft the water wheels up. And I'm wondering where I'm gonna put the wheels. Maybe I'll put them, no, I'm not gonna put them here because that's where I'm gonna expand the base to later on. But maybe over here could be nice. Maybe I can set up a lake up there. You can kind of see on the map that it's a kind of small area here, but maybe some water pool and water flowing down into the water wheels. Yeah, I don't know. You guys leave some feedback. What do you think? Where should I put them? You guys know the map pretty well by now. So that's gonna be cool to get some power, some better power generation up and running, and that means we can also keep going with industrial craft and maybe get the sawmill and all of that stuff now. So it's gonna be fun. And with that said, don't forget to leave some feedback. I really appreciate it. Leave a like to the video to show me you enjoyed it, and well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.